Ow. Oh, I'm so over it. Good morning, or hello, happy afternoonish. Wednesday, I don't even know. I don't know where we are or what day it is or whatever. But hello. And how is everybody doing today? Ow. I have to tell you guys what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I was peeling turnips for my chicken soup, and the peeler took a chunk out of my thumb. Like a piece of my thumb flew onto the counter, and Michael was like, ugh! And I was like, ah! And it hurt so bad, and it hurts so bad. I have a boo-boo. Anyway, I saw this really funny video yesterday on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, it's in my stories, but it said that there's always one white person at a party who hears suavemente bésame, que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez suave, and runs to the dance floor. Runs. I am that white person. The second I hear Elvis Crespo sing suavemente, I am, boom, I'm on the dance floor. You can't tell me shit. And I'm the most Spanish person you've ever met in your life. The second that happens, and my little sister, who is Dominican, is always like, oh God. And I don't care. I don't care. And Elvis Crespo, I tweeted him and told him that. And he thought it was very funny. Anyway, so that's me. Ow. I just blew dry my hair, so thank you for saying it looks nice, because I just dried it. Olivia and I'm sorry, Bethany. Yes, Jennifer, we are live. Olivia and I are going out today to do a mother-daughter thing because my sweet girl was quarantined for the whole break, as you all know, and took it like a champ. Not one complaint from that child. Disappointed that we had to cancel our New York trip, but understood that she was partially responsible. Obviously not completely responsible, because I feel like literally COVID, everybody has COVID. Everybody. But she didn't complain once. She stayed in this house until she had 2 negative tests and was, symptom free. I mean, she's still stuffy, but they say that congestion can last weeks. So I told her, you're going to sound like a man for the next 3 weeks. That's on you. But anyway, I was just very proud of the way she handled it. And today we are going to do something together. I'm getting her she licked the COVID, Kathy. Yeah. Oh, Stevie, I'm so sorry. Everybody has COVID. I fucking hate this thing. So anyway, I mean, I am one of the few people I know, knock on wood, that has not gotten COVID in the 2 years that it has been around. But I also I still wear a mask, and I'm fully vaccinated and boosted. Yes, I know you can still get it. You don't have to fucking comment 80 times that I can still get it. I'm well aware. I do consider myself lucky at this point that I have not gotten it. I know it's coming, by the way. I know it's coming. It's not like I'm immune. You know what I mean? But anyway, so here's what. First of all, I'm not doing shit on New Year's Eve. Everybody texting me, asking me what I'm doing for New Year's Eve, stop it right now. Stop it. Honestly, stop it. I'm not even sure if I'm going to my living room. Okay? I'm definitely not going anywhere. Like Michael and I went back and forth about whether we should even do date night tomorrow night, but I forgot that we invited Father Bob, and you know we don't like to cancel on the priest. But I'm not doing shit on New Year's Eve. Stop asking me. But here's where I decided I am. Okay? I'm over it. After having to be the parent that had to call the other parents and say, hi, Jamie here. My daughter has COVID and she was around your child and I'm so sorry. After having to make that shameful, like Scarlet X phone call, I realized that that's what I was doing to other people. When other people were calling me and saying, hey, sorry, you know, my kid has COVID, and I would like silently be so annoyed and like, I realized, like, I just can't anymore. I have to let my children live their lives. I have to. So we are vaccinated. We've done everything that we can do. And now we have to live. So when people say, why do you fly? Why do you go here? Because COVID is not going anywhere. It's not. It's going to continue to mutate. We're going to have different strands every year. Like we have the flu. You'll get a booster. Hopefully you won't get it. If you do, hopefully it'll be mild. But we have to live. There's a difference between being like, COVID's a hoax and the vaccines are turning people into lizards, and like trying to actively get people to be unsafe. That's a whole different level of shit. I ain't that person. I'm of the now, do the best you can. Get the shot if you're like physically able to. Get your booster each year like you get a flu shot or whatever. Take your vitamins, get out in the sun, walk, eat healthy, you know, do all the things, and then live your life. Because at this point, I'm not going to have my children's mental health affected. Like in the beginning when there was no vaccine and it was scary and people were dropping dead I felt like there was so much death in 2020 and 2021, I couldn't see straight. And I kept my kids away and I kept them from sports and I kept them home and they didn't go to school and I did the things and then we did the things. And now, like, they're kids. I have to let them live. So wash your hands. This is us, I'm saying. We wash our hands. We use hand sanitizer every time we get back in the car, no matter where we went. We wear our masks if we're running into Starbucks or going into a store. You know, unless we're eating in a restaurant, then we don't wear masks. But if we're just going in and out of stores, my kids know, put your mask on. They don't even say shit to me. They know they're vaccinated and what? Olivia put it in her mouth. So now what are you going to tell me? You should wait 3 months after you get COVID to get a shot, but check with your doctor. I am not a doctor. Okay. I am not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV. Okay. So everybody still be careful. This is what we are doing as a family. This is how we're doing it. We're washing our hands. We're using hand sanitizer. We're wearing masks when we're going into other people's establishments other than restaurants where we have to eat. And we're getting our vaccines and our boosters. That's it. That's where we are now. If you are a mom who has to call me to tell me that your child, it was around mine and was sick, do not feel shame anymore. Do not feel shame. Do not worry. Do not whatever. This is part of our new life. We are social creatures. How did she put it in her mouth? She drank from someone's straw. who tested positive. Anyway, that's where I am. And honestly, I feel good about it. I really do. People will criticize me. They will say I'm not taking it seriously enough, or I'm taking it too seriously, or whatever. And that's okay. That's okay. What? Oh, forget the vaccine. It's not real. I'm so done with you. Oh, honey, no problemo. Why won't it let me block this chick? Oh my God, I want to block her so bad. Anyway, so that's where I am. I've done whatever I can do. And, my children are old enough that they have a way in. They're allowed to tell me what they want and don't want within reason. And they wanted to get vaccinated, all of them. And they want boosters when they're available for their age group. And Olivia understands or believes that her COVID was very mild because she's vaccinated. That's her belief. I support her belief. I happen to think she's probably right. And this is where I am. But really the point of this video is to let any other mother who's had to make the call to say, or send the text, I'm so sorry, but so-and-so woke up with a fever or a cough. It's like, stop feeling guilty and shameful. That's it. You have to live. You have to live your life and do the best you can. And that's all we can be asked to do. Guys, I lost my eyeliner pencil sharpener. Nothing about our life is normal. Please stop acting like it is. No, don't fucking tell me how to stop acting. You act like you're fucked up and I'll act like this. Just like I don't tell you how to act. All I'm saying is to any mom out there that has to make the call, don't feel shameful anymore. And that's it. It's weird for people. There's an adjustment time. We're all coming back out. We're all trying to figure out what this is and, how to move forward. We've not lived through a pandemic before. If you're in your 40s, this is our first one. We're trying to figure it out. People saying, I shouldn't have to apologize for having allergies. You don't got to apologize for having allergies. People are going to look at you weird right now because people are scared. They're not looking at you weird because you are weird. They're looking at you weird because they are afraid. That's why, because it's scary to not know what. Look, here's the deal. If your comments are simply going to be, COVID's not real, don't get the vaccine, I'm just going to block you. So just unfollow me because that's not helpful. You're not a fucking doctor, period. Just like I'm not, which is why I don't tell people what to do. And your comments are not helpful. There are so many people right now who feel terrible that they have to call other people to say during the holidays, I'm so sorry, but my child is sick. Stop. Don't be sorry. There's nothing we can do at this point. Kids get sick. They get bladder infections, urinary tract infections, strep throat, fucking the flu, hand, foot, and mouth disease. They get whatever. They get fucking chicken pox. It's like, all right, this girl's got to get blocked. Sis, I told you right there I was going to block you. It's so unnecessary. There are whole pages of people who will let you write the vaccine is a government ploy. Trump made this vaccine to kill us all. Pence released it to kill us. Biden supports it to kill us. do you respect people who choose not to get the vaccine? I respect people, period. Do you? Period. Do you not fucking hear me? Is this thing on? I'm telling you what we're doing. And really, I'm saying, would I prefer everybody get protected? I prefer everybody wear condoms. I still can't get grown ass fucking people in their 40s who are single to fuck with condoms. I'm still telling people that I know who are divorced now out there. I'm like, you're raw dogging somebody you met on fucking Bumble? You're 45 years old. I can't get pregnant. No, you can't get pregnant, but you can itch for the rest of your life. I still have to try to get, you think I'm worried about trying to get people to get, I still can't get my friends to use condoms. Nobody's going to listen to me. They won't even listen to me. So that's it. I take my advice from my gynecologist, my doctor, my brother-in-law, my pediatrician, my dentist, and my veterinarian. Period. If you're not one of those 6 people, you're not, that's it. I'm just telling you, here's where we are as a family. Michael and I had to make a decision. Every day, we are getting a call from another parent saying, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, stop. Don't be ashamed to make the call. I appreciate the heads up. Thank you for that. But my children need to live their lives now. Just like Olivia needed to live her best life and put somebody's Starbucks in her mouth, and she brought herself home COVID. Merry Christmas to you. I'm not mad at you, but this is where we are. That's it. And I'm okay if you don't even agree with me. I'm just asking, listen, let me be crystal clear. You do not have to agree with me. We will not always agree. That's impossible. In a friendship like this, we're not going to always agree. The only thing I ask is that you don't comment unfounded. I read it on a site on this thing and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, speak. The amount of people who feel like they need to remind us that you can still get COVID if you're vaccinated. Bro, I fucking promise you, you are not revolutionary in your comments. We all know this. My kid is fully vaxxed and ate the COVID. She ate it. She literally put it in her mouth. Like Adina Howard. She put it in her mouth. Right in her fucking mouth. That's it. I know you can still get it if you're vaccinated. Anyway. My point is, if you have to call me and tell me that your child was at my house or in her class or at the party and all the things, and that you feel bad because, oh Lord. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad because everybody has to live now. That's it. And half the people talking about a choice, I need a choice, my body, my choice. I go to your Facebook pages and you're all anti-abortion. Abortion is murder. Reverse Roe versus Wade. I'm like, oh, okay, I see. So it's a choice for you when you want a choice. But if someone else wants a choice, then it's not a choice. No choice. No choice for them, only choice for you. Got it. Okay, and I'm not saying I'm pro-abortion, so don't get crazy, because I'm not. I'm just saying, if you're going to die on the it's my body, my choice hill, make sure you let everybody with a body on that hill. Put everybody with a body on the hill you're ready to die on. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Okay. Anyway, don't feel bad. Live your life. Okay, Kristen, I'm glad you asked this. And by the way, guys, this is an opinion. This is an opinion. I am not a doctor. Okay? Let me be clear. My opinion on shortening the quarantine time for Omicron. I want you to know that I understand why. Here's what I'm saying. Friends that had Delta were sick for weeks. Days and days. Some went to the hospital. Some couldn't breathe. I mean, Delta was a whole different breed from Omicron. Okay? Omicron, for most people, has a much shorter duration and much more mild symptoms. Now, read what the CDC said. They said quarantining from 10 to 5 days if you have no symptoms. So obviously, if you are jacked up, please don't go outside. If you are full of snot, you have a fever, whatever, just because it's been 5 days, please don't go outside. What they mean is if you are one of the lucky ones who gets Omicron and you feel bad for 3 days and by day 5 you have no symptoms, which is happening for a lot of people, then you can go outside. So don't read too, it's not like they're saying, oh, day 5, you still got a fever and you're in bed. No, drag your ass to the mall. Get to Target. That's not what they're saying, y'all. That's not what they're saying. And remember, Delta is still out there. It's still out there. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And look, guys, the CDC, this is unprecedented for the CDD, whatever it's called, you know, ABDHD, too. And they're trying to keep up with the science, you know, like they're only humans. We expect like everybody to, they're not robots. They're humans looking at data, trying to make the best decisions. And let's not act like so many of us listen to everything the CDC says. Because some people are like, oh, now the CDC changed their tune. I went to your Facebooks too, and you were talking shit about the CDC for 2 years. So don't act like you were listening to them and all of a sudden you feel away. They're doing the best they can. That's it. Period. Y'all, you can still get pregnant with a condom. You can still get a sexually transmitted disease. You can still die in a car accident with a seatbelt. It doesn't mean you shouldn't try things. You know what I mean? That's it. But science, yes, is fluid and constantly changing, thank God. Or else we'd all be wearing dog collars, like the 16, you know, like dogs that get surgery. We'd all be in those things. Anyway, this is how I'm going out today. Hold on. I'm about to embarrass the fudge. Hi. How's everybody doing? Good. Who's Lori? Lori, do you realize how bad you make the ex-president look? You have Trump's picture as your profile picture. Do you realize that this man is literally telling people vaccines work? Get the vaccine. We created it. We're telling you it works. I'm vaccinated. I'm boosted. He's out there literally fighting the good fight. And you're like, vaccines don't work. Look at me and my buddy Trump. First of all, Trump don't give a fuck about you, sis. You are not in his tax bracket. That I can assure you. Okay? And you got this man as your profile picture. Your profile picture, sis. Profile. Okay? Out here telling people vaccines don't work. This man is trying to take all the credit for the vaccines and you're not giving it to him. Now, if you were really best friends with Donald Trump, you would give him the credit he so desperately deserves. I'm disgusted. I'm ashamed. I'm over it. Anyway. I'm wearing a shield. That's me. I don't care. Here I go. Anyway, we know you love Trump. Nobody's mad about that, sis. He created the vaccine. Well, it was done under his administration, but you know what I mean. We're appreciative. Operation Warp Speed, thank you. Give me the damn, whatchamacallit, vaccine as soon as possible. I'm not mad. I am not mad at it at all. I don't care who made the vaccine. I don't care who gets the credit. So there you have it. I know you just don't need to be out here telling people that the vaccines don't work when your boyfriend is responsible for the amazing Operation Warp Speed. I am going to wear a mask, Carly. I just like to embarrass Olivia. Y'all, don't you understand? I live to embarrass Olivia. And this is how I do it. This is how you do it. I love it. She hates it. When I bust it out, she won't even walk next to me. Who wants me to be their mom? I will do it. All right. I love you guys. And no, Kelly, absolutely not. Poor Lori. She can't even spell. She can't even spell, and I hate that for her. Vaccines done work. They done, do they? Done, did it? Whew. Anyway, I have to go now because I need to repent, and that is the truth. I love you, and I'm going to embarrass Olivia. If you see me at the summit today, I'm going to have a mask and this. And I feel that I've gained 45 pounds and I've earned the right to embarrass her. I love you so much. Have a great, great day.